Good Monday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. Wenatchee Valley Fire officials say a driver narrowly avoided serious injury when her pickup skidded off Mission Ridge Road this morning and rolled down an embankment. A waste collection truck carrying a load of cardboard for recycling burst into flames in Malaga this morning, forcing closure of the road leading to Three Lakes Golf Course. Rain showers are possible tonight and on Tuesday, with a warming trend beginning on Wednesday. Your local weather forecast is coming up. The Chelan-Douglas Health District confirmed 17 local cases of pertussis on Friday. Pertussis, or whooping cough, begins with cold-like symptoms and develops into a bad cough. Whooping cough is spread through large respiratory water droplets, and the most effective preventative measure against infection is routine vaccination. The health district first confirmed 4 cases of whooping cough linked to a local school in February, and now say they received laboratory confirmation of an additional case not linked to the other known cases. CDHD says they will continue to work closely with school officials, local providers, and the Washington State Department of Health to respond and assist in care of affected people and families. U.S. Senators Patty Murray, Maria Cantwell, and Representative Kim Schreier announced earlier today that if approved, the final Department of the Interior appropriations bill will include $7 million for Chelan County's Upper Wenatchee Watershed Community Lands Project. The Trust for Public Lands would use the funds to begin acquisition of about 35,000 acres of forest land and to restore local ecosystems that have been damaged by wildfire. The Interior bill aims to fund federal firefighters, suppress wildfires, protect environmental programs, and invest in tribal communities. If approved, another $12 million will go to a similar project in the Yakima River watershed. The Washington Court of Appeals heard arguments Friday in the case of 2 clients of the Chelan-Douglas Health District whose personal data was compromised by cyber attacks in 2021. The Wenatchee Valley's public health agency suffered 2 data breaches in 2021 that allowed hackers to steal personal and medical information of clients. 2 of those clients sued the district, saying it should have better secured its computer systems. The case was dismissed in Chelan County Court, and plaintiffs' lawyers asked the Court of Appeals to reinstate it.
This case asks the court to answer a simple question. Can a healthcare provider, which collects individuals' most private information, be negligent when it allows criminals to steal that information from systems that it inadequately designed? If there is any set of facts under which the answer to that question is yes, this case must proceed to discovery on the merits, and the trial court should be reversed. Specifically, Your Honors, under the proper application of Washington Civil Rule 12, the trial court was not empowered to say, as a matter of law, that CDHD owed no duty to the Washingtonians whose data it collected and stored, data that included their social security numbers, their medical information, including diagnoses and treatment information, or that those same individuals were not injured when criminals stole that information from a system that CDHD designed.
In this case, we have an unfortunate situation where the health district was the victim of a cyber attack. Criminals accessed their systems, demanded ransom in order to release data, and then unfortunately, because the data was taken, the district had to provide notice to individuals who were infected, including the plaintiffs. And what we have here are just 2 issues. One, whether or not the prophylactic measures that the plaintiffs have taken and the fear of future harm that they have alleged is sufficient to state a claim for negligence. And then whether or not the health district essentially has a continuing duty to be constantly upgrading its systems to prevent these types of situations from occurring. The district says under Washington law that the answer to both questions is no, and we ask you to affirm the decision of the trial court.
Wenatchee Valley Fire officials say a driver narrowly avoided serious injury when her pickup skidded off Mission Ridge Road this morning and rolled down an embankment in the 2900 block. The vehicle was 20 feet down the slope and lying on its passenger side when rescuers arrived. They were able to extricate the woman, who was the sole occupant, using a ladder truck to reach that wreck. Fire Department spokeswoman Kay McKellar said the roadway was closed where the crash occurred about 7:30 a.m. The driver was evaluated at the scene but had no serious injury. When we come back, the collection point for much of the garbage from the upper Wenatchee Valley will be closed most of next month. Drivers can expect potential delays as the East Wenatchee Water District begins construction today to replace water service connections along Grant Road. And the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society crowned Canine Gambit and Ms. Murphy as the king and queen of the 2024 Apple Blossom Festival Canine Royalty. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
How do you think like an entrepreneur?
I have had it in mind starting my own business. This is all really good to know right now.
I am currently making a vision board. I am talking about my well-being, my personal finances, and habits that I would like to work on and to improve myself to be a better entrepreneur.
The madness has started at the National RV Show, being hosted once again at the Grant County Fairgrounds, March 14th through the 18th.
Top manufacturers are coming from across the country,
like Grant Design, Flagstaff, Thor, Forest River, and SMC Horse Trailers.
Thanks on site with super low interest rates.
0 down and no payments till July. Enter to win $30,000 in cash or a new 2023 StarCraft trailer. No purchase necessary. Shoot the basket and get an additional $500 off after you make your deal. The National RV Show has Grant Design, Flagstaff,
and more
at the Grant County Fairgrounds, March 14th through the 18th.
Around here, Jack Frost nips more than just your nose. That's why people here drive Honda. Dependable all-wheel drive with traction control, with heated steering wheel and seats to keep Jack Frost off your seat, which will make it very happy. And since it's no fun to fill up in this weather, isn't it cool that Honda is known for legendary fuel efficiency? Great deals are here now, and so is Mr. Frost. So see your Inland Northwest Honda dealer today. Honda can handle it.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today, and let's find your happy place.
A waste collection truck carrying a load of cardboard for recycling burst into flames in Malaga this morning, forcing closure of the road leading to Three Lakes Golf Course. The Wenatchee Valley Fire Department says the truck caught fire about 10 a.m. in the 2500 block of Golf Course Road, but the driver was able to escape the flames. There was no chance of the fire spreading, but the truck was largely consumed. The district fire marshal's office will investigate.
Jefferson Robbins for NCWLIFE. The collection point for much of the garbage from the upper Wenatchee Valley will be closed most of next month. Chelan County's Solid Waste Department says the Dryden Transfer Station will close to the public while it undergoes maintenance. The concrete floor of the pit where refuse is collected needs repair, and the Chelan County Commissioners are expected to award a bid for the project tomorrow. The county says no start date has been set, but the work is likely to keep the station shut down for most of April.
Drivers can expect potential delays as the East Wenatchee Water District begins construction today to replace water service connections along Grant Road. The district will be working from Georgia Avenue to Kentucky Avenue to service pipes, valves, and fittings between customer lines and the district's distribution system. The work will be conducted one block at a time, and each block is scheduled to take a week to complete. The road will be reduced to 2 lanes, one running in each direction until the project is completed by the end of April. Earlier today, the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society crowned Canine Gambit and Ms. Murphy as the king and queen of the 2024 Apple Blossom Festival Canine Royalty. Wenatchee Valley Humane Society received 47 nominations for the Canine Royalty Selection Campaign in February before the public voted to crown the Royal Pups. King Canine Gambit serves as the narcotics detecting canine for the Chelan County Regional Jail and decrees that all dogs should get a pup cup if their owners go to a coffee stand during apple blossom. Queen Ms. Murphy is a friend to all, no matter their size, and decrees that all pets should have a loving home full of good friends and comfy couches. Both dogs will be officially crowned on April 20th at Union Hills Cider before starring in the Apple Blossom Parade on May 4th. Coming up next, My Girlfriend's Closet is back this weekend at the Wenatchee Valley Mall from Friday through Sunday, with most of the proceeds earmarked for local women's and children's charities. We'll have more in tonight's feature story. Rain possible tomorrow with sunshine and unseasonably warm weather by midweek right through the weekend. I'll have all the details coming up in your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come tonight. Please stay with us.
A ductless unit from Carrier can keep anyone comfortable. Take Shelly, for instance. She finds me time in her new attic-turned-home gym. And with her Carrier ductless unit, the temperature is always perfect. No matter how intense her workout gets. Carrier. Total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
The Lake Chelan Chamber of Commerce presents Wonders of Wooden Avenue.
As Chelan's premier lifestyle store, Willow, find unique home decor, clothing, jewelry, and more. Come visit for a welcoming and memorable shopping experience.
Lake Chelan Sports is the place to find top brands like Hoka, Ons, Patagonia, and now a full line of Warrior products. With excellent customer service, Lake Chelan Sports has what you need.
Wonders of Wooden Avenue, North Central Washington's premier shopping district.
So, how's Evan?
Well, he's all grown up now, but I worry about him.
So many dangers in the world. COVID, the environment, the opioid epidemic.
Yeah, I hear opioid misuse is on the rise.
I don't even know how to start a conversation with him.
This might help. GetTheFactsRx.com. There's a whole section on how to talk about opioids with your family.
Offer support, not judgment. Cool.
Talk to your family about the dangers of opioids. Visit GetTheFactsRx.com.
Last year, the Women's Service League of North Central Washington raised more than $91,000 off one event, My Girlfriend's Closet. The massive pop-up clothing store is back this weekend at the Wenatchee Valley Mall from Friday through Sunday, with most of the proceeds earmarked for local women's and children's charities. In tonight's features story, NCWLIFE's Dan Kuntz spoke with Service League member Corey Batista about this year's event.
This is our 13th year, and so it started back kind of when the group started, 2008, 2009. Somebody came up, Lisa Traum actually came up with the idea of everybody bringing stuff from their closet and putting together a little store. It was going to be one night of a party and then a little bit of a sale, but it was kind of confined to our group at the time and friends. Hence, My Girlfriend's Closet. You're shopping from each other's closets. And so as time went on, more donations came in, it got bigger and bigger, and then we were in various locations around town. We were at the 5th Street Mall for a long time. We were at the old Hastings building for a long time, and so this is our second year at the mall. And so this is exciting because it's actually a retail space.
You have all the space in the world that you need, you have all the parking that you need, and you are eating up every damn square foot.
We are a full-on department store.
This is do you have any idea exactly how many items are here between the dresses and the swimsuits and the shoes and the accessories? Any clue?
I don't know how many items, but we have enough items to amass, $90,000 hopefully worth of proceeds that we can give back to the community.
When this thing really took off and it became from a private event 13 years ago to what it is now, did anybody go, Holy crap, what did we created a monster here.
We had no idea that this is where we would be, but it's so exciting because we make so much money that we can give so much back to the community, and really nonprofit organizations all over North Central Washington.
Well, outside of the rent, that's exactly what you do. This is once your expenses are covered, you're writing big fat checks, something close to 90 grand last year. Is that what it was?
So we made that in the course of 24 hours of shopping, which is amazing because most of our items are priced, fairly what we would consider reasonably, $4 to $7 for pants, or designer items can go up to $25. You can see we've got jewelry, we've got blouses, we've got activewear, and everything is reasonably priced. So if you do the math, how many pairs of pants, how many necklaces to amass that amount of money? It's pretty incredible.
How do you determine the price? Is it just item by item?
We have pricing experts.
In other words, you don't have a clue.
Well, there's a whole team of people that kind of decide the range. And so many of our people that have been working this event for a long time kind of know, kind of what things should be priced.
Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope your weekend was a good one, and it was great visiting with all of you folks who watch our channel at the KPQ Home and Garden Show. I was there on Sunday morning. Very nice to talk to you all, and thank you so much for watching. We have a storm moving in our way, and you can see that it's beginning to affect Lake Wenatchee. This was from this afternoon, so even some snowflakes falling up that way on our Sky-Fi Tower camera. And we do have mountain snow to talk about, and it's just not mountain snow. We might even see 3 to 4 inches over into the Twisp, Winthrop area. Omak could see a little bit of snow, but the real snow between now and tomorrow, Stevens and Snoqualmie, 8 to 12 inches of snow. That's right, winter driving on those mountain passes. You got to put up with that at least for the next 24 hours. Also tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit breezy, especially in the Columbia Basin and Waterville Plateau. We could see gusts between 25 and 35 miles an hour. Steady winds, maybe 15 to 25. I don't think we'll see that much wind in the Wenatchee area. Probably about 10 to 15 miles an hour. All right, making our way through the week. That rain to talk about and snow tonight. More of that tomorrow, a less chance for rain for us in the lowlands. But then as we get into Wednesday, cross out these partly cloudies all the way to Saturday. It's going to be mostly sunny from Wednesday right into Saturday, and we are warming up. 53 Wednesday into the at least mid-50s on Thursday. I think we'll probably reach 60 on Friday and then into the low 60s. Woo, as we get into the upcoming weekend, it is going to be awfully nice this weekend. Today, 48 degrees our unofficial high temperature. 51 is where we should be for this time of year. Beautiful record high in 2007 of 72 degrees. 34 this morning, right in line with our normal low of 33 degrees. Our record cold, 18, and that was set in 2019. Sunrise 7:20 now this morning because of the daylight saving time, and our sunset is at 7:02. All right, taking a look at those Tuesday temperatures, we will warm up and we'll continue with that trend throughout the week. Going to be wet tomorrow, though. Remember that. 54 for Moses Lake and Ephrata, 53 degrees tomorrow, the high in Quincy, 49 Ellensburg, and then 50s for Wenatchee and Entiat, 48 in Leavenworth, and 49 your high temperature tomorrow for you folks in Kashmir. Tonight, we do expect cloudy skies. Here's our little trough of low pressure as it moves across southern Canada, and yeah, widespread rain showers throughout Washington, Oregon, down into northern California, an 80% chance of the wet stuff for us tonight. For Tuesday, partly cloudy skies. We could see some leftover rain showers, and there are those windy conditions right in central Washington, so about a 30% chance of showers tomorrow. It looks more ominous than it really will be, I believe, tomorrow. High temperatures right around 50 degrees, and this is where the warming trend begins on Wednesday. Big ridge of high pressure up and over the Pacific Northwest. Mostly sunny for Wednesday. We'll see high temperatures warming into the low to mid 50s, and those temperatures going up, folks. On Thursday, look at all of the sunshine all up and down the West Coast, even over into most of Montana. High pressure right by the Spokane area. We're going to see high temperatures Thursday in the mid 50s. For Friday, sunny and even warmer as high pressure stays put in eastern Washington. We're going to warm up Friday into the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. And then on Saturday for our weekend, how about this? Sunny, and we are warming up, folks. Sunshine all over the western United States. We're talking lower 60s for high temperatures on Saturday. Not warm enough? We'll wait till Sunday. Sunny skies again throughout the western U.S. High pressure off the coast and still over eastern Washington. We are talking high temperatures Sunday in the mid-60s. Taking a look now at your 7-day forecast. 36 overnight tonight. A chance for some showers tomorrow. Most of the rain will be overnight into Tuesday. 50 your high tomorrow. And here's that beautiful warm-up throughout our week. 53 Wednesday, 55 on Thursday. Almost 60 degrees on Friday. And look at Saturday and Sunday. Sunny skies this weekend. 63 your high on Saturday and 65 degrees the high temperature on Sunday. Coming up next, tonight's sports report as Eric Granstrom returns. And we'll have that coming up next as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Abby says thank you to all the hometown heroes making our community so great. If you know a deserving hometown hero, shoot us an email, hero@abbys.com. Every week, we'll thank some of these heroes with a free giant pizza. Abby's, proud to serve your community. Be a hero tonight. Treat your family and friends to Abby's famous hometown hero pizza. This giant features our classic pepperoni, tasty Italian sausage, and crisp green peppers for a one-of-a-kind legendary flavor. Visit abbys.com for a special pizza at a very special price.
Happy Monday to you. The NFL free agency is officially underway and moves already being made. Seahawks reportedly restructured the contract of wide receiver Tyler Lockett over the weekend to keep him from entering free agency. Additionally, according to reports, Bobby Wagner is shopping his services, will not be a Seahawk this year. Seattle looks to free agency. They reportedly want to re-sign defensive tackle Leonard Williams, although that's going to cost him. Of course, the big news is that Russell Wilson is signing a one-year deal to become a Pittsburgh Steeler. How about that? There was a shocker in the Big Sky men's college basketball tournament yesterday in Boise. Sacramento State, which had just 4 conference wins all season, upset number 1 seed Eastern Washington in the quarterfinal 74-69. This is the Hornets' only second time in school history in the semifinals. West Coast Conference tournament continues in Vegas tonight with the semifinals. Santa Clara faces St. Mary's in the first game at 6 on ESPN. 19th rated Gonzaga goes up against San Francisco in the other semifinal. That'll be at 8:30 on ESPN2. Eastern Washington women fared much better in their part of the tournament in Boise in the quarterfinals yesterday, downing Weber State 71-58. Eagles will play in the semifinals Tuesday night. Also, 15th ranked Gonzaga women advance in the championship of the West Coast Conference tournament with today's win over Pacific. It's their 23rd straight victory this season. Lady Bulldogs will face the winner between Portland and Santa Clara. That'll be tomorrow at 1 o'clock on ESPN. Mariners improved to 5-10 in Cactus League play with an 8-3 win over San Francisco Sunday in Peoria. Jorge Polanco, Seattle's new second baseman, went deep twice in the day, including a grand slam home run.
Windup and the pitch, swing and a high drive, straightaway center field and deep. Lee turning around, going back to the one-he track, looking up, and goodbye baseball. Off the batter's eye, straightaway center field. Jorge Polanco with his first home run in the Mariners uniform. The Mariners have a quick 1-0 lead, and he gets a standing ovation from the crowd.
What a great addition.
Next off of the way, swinging a fly ball into the gap, left center field and deep. Lee going back to the one-he track to the wall, and it's gone. Grandma, get out the rye bread and mustard. It is grand salami time. Onto the berm in left center field. Jorge Polanco with his second at-bat home run early in this ball game. And it's now the Mariners 6, the Giants 2. And what a day already for Jorge Polanco, the first salami of the spring.
Cal Raleigh also 2 for 3 with an RBI. George Kirby pitched 2 1/3, allowed 2 runs, 4 hits, 5 strikeouts. Seattle was facing San Diego earlier today. 16 games left to the preseason before it all gets real against Boston in just 17 days. Prep baseball season got underway over the weekend. It was Woodinville coming to town and taking both ends of a doubleheader over Wenatchee and Eastmont. Falcons took down the Panthers 7-2 before edging the Wildcats 2-1. Also Saturday, Hazen topped Moses Lake. Ephrata is 2-0 after a win over Ording and then Quincy. Jackrabbits also fell to Tonasket Saturday 6-3. Ording also took down Omak 10-1. Tonasket topped the Pioneers by a final of 4-2. Prep soccer, that is, boys soccer. Friday, Eastmont blanked Meade 6-0. Wenatchee and Central Valley played to a scoreless tie. Overlake and Quincy finished with a goal apiece. Coming up Saturday, busier schedule. Eastmont blanked Central Valley 7-0. Bede edged Wenatchee 2-1. Lewis and Clark down Moses Lake 5-0. Ephrata edged East Valley 3-2. Quincy toppled Tonasket 4-0. Chelan and Colville played to a scoreless tie. Overlake beat Cashmere 5-0. Our first broadcast of the spring set for tomorrow night when Wenatchee hosts Quincy. And boys soccer, Sebastian Moraga and Matt Wise, we got the band back together again. Pregame at 6:50, kickoff at 7 from Lee Bofto Field at the Apple Bowl. Wenatchee's lacrosse team opened the season Saturday with a thrilling overtime win over Woodinville. KJ Gilman scored the game winner in sudden death to give him 3 goals on the day. Jax Matheson, outstanding in goals, stopping 9 of 16 shots. Wenatchee travels to Gonzaga Prep tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We will have some lacrosse next Thursday here on the NCWLIFE channel. Wenatchee Wild went 1-1 over the weekend in Western Hockey League play. Wenatchee got out to a quick start Friday in Kennewick and played add-on from there. 8-1 win, the final over the Tri-City Americans.
Boards and the Wild will get it to neutral ice. Kenta Isagai on right wing, trying to cut to the middle and protect. Kicks the puck to himself and now passes off left circle. Backdoor feed and they score. Jumping up into the attack was Briley Wood and he takes the backdoor feed as Wenatchee takes a 1-0 lead.
Good follow-up by Wood, goes straight to the net.
Sword left point, across to Persofsky, to the middle, Briley Wood, fires, stick save, rebound, scores! Shot and a rebound as Evan Friesen jumps all over it, his 23rd of the year, and Wenatchee takes a 2-1 lead. Potential 3-on-1, Isagai stops them across, one-timer, they score! Briley Wood gets his second of the game as he rifles it past the blocker side of Lucas Mateka, and the Wild take a 3-1 lead. And Sword will start his way ahead. Reverses for Isagai, and now Briley Wood, who's got 3 points on the night. Wood right circle, backdoor feed, and they score. Another early goal for the Wenatchee Wild just 20 seconds into the third. Kenta Isagai on the power play makes it 4-1.
It was a much different story in Portland Saturday with the Winterhawks jumping out to a quick 3-0 lead. They would go on for the 7-1 victory.
Faced off right side circle, won by Hawks centerman Hudson Darby. Shot for the point, tipped in, Darby, he scores! For Hudson Darby.
Touché.
Here's an outlet pass, here comes Portland, they'll receive, they shoot, they score! Tyson Yaremko gets behind the defense, buries it on the same shift. Far side tip, Friesen looking the center. Wouldn't go, here come the Portland Winterhawks left wing, Stefan in on a backhand! 3-0 Winterhawks! Right side, back over left circle, and a backhander in front, trying to knock it to the back door, net was open, they score! Wenatchee driving left wing, Hayden Moore with his 13th on the year. Leading goal getter on the Wild season, got a shot robbed. Here's Clausen in transition. He'll center, Portland, they score! Josh Davies!
Wenatchee begins the final homestand of the season this weekend. They have 6 games left on the schedule, by the way. They will host on Friday night against Spokane, then Portland on Saturday. That's a look at sports news. Hey, I want to thank everybody for your patience, everybody here on the team for taking over for me while I've been dealing with a neck thing. So thank you so much. It feels so good to be back. Happy Monday, everybody.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more news from around North Central Washington, you can find us at ncwlife.com, on our social media channels, or on our mobile app for iPhone and Android. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. Email us at news@ncwlife.com or call 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a great night.